Hi, welcome. Hello, this is Ellie, and I've got a kettlebell workout for you today. I have my 20-pounder here. You can also use a heavier dumbbell or a lighter dumbbell with ankle weights on your wrists, or however creative you want to get with this. You could use a small animal, maybe a child. All right, so we're going to get right on into it. We've got 5 exercises twice through, and then we'll do a different set of 5 exercises twice through. So 20 exercises total, and begin. Good mornings are first. Hold the dumbbell or the kettlebell right in front of your chest. Legs or hips width distance apart. Fold forward. Keep a little bend in the knees so you're not locking the legs out. Send the hips back. The spine stays long, elbows in. Squeeze the kettlebell in your hands so you feel the outsides of the ribs, the side bodies start to fire up. Inhaling on the way up, exhaling on the way down. Great job. Next up, we have suitcase lunges. We'll take the bell in the left hand. And then we'll step the left leg back. Bend into a boxy squat, and then step forward. So here, left leg back, 90-degree ankles and knees. Come back up and step the left foot forward. We're going to stay on the one side throughout the entire round, and then the next round, we'll move on to the left side. As you step back, keep the weight in the right heel. Squeeze the inner thighs together, hugging in towards your center line. Shoulders roll back, crown lifts high. All right, that's enough of that. Next up, we have a tricep extension. Woohoo! Get your jam on, get a little dance on. That's it. All right, so we're going to lift the bell up. So we're gonna sort of bend the knees here, get some momentum going. Turn the bell over so you're holding it by the horns, lift it up, and bend the elbows so the bell falls behind your back. Inhale to straighten the arms, exhale to bend. Go super slow, keep the elbows hugging in towards the head. Legs are about hips width distance, squeezing in together towards your center line. Core stays strong. Make sure that you're not jutting the front ribs out. They're really knitting in together, contracting in towards your navel and towards the spine. Squat and twist is next. Again, we'll do just one side here. So we'll twist to the left. Feet are hips width. As you straighten, twist as you press the bell up overhead, coming onto the big toe of the right foot. That heel can come up. As you launch the bell up. Squeeze the hands together so there's lots of contraction in the torso and the side bodies and the shoulders. You can use a little momentum here as you press up from your squat. Keep the elbows in. Keep the gaze on something higher. Your body goes where your eyes go. So you can direct your body with your gaze. Can tell I'm starting to just struggle here. Get a little shimmy on. And next up, last exercise in this set, single arm row in a lunge. So we're going to take the bell in the left hand, step the right foot back, lean the upper body forward, and row. Lift the bell up as you bend the left elbow as if there's a string pulling it up. You'll feel this in the lats, in the sides, all along the back body. Keep the gaze ahead. And breathe. Inhaling as you release the bell down. Let there be some resistance so the movement is slow. Keep hugging into your center, squeezing inner thighs together. And don't give up. We're almost there. We're almost a quarter of the way done. It doesn't sound like much, but we got a little longer break here. So do what you need to do to get the tension out of your body. I like to dance a little here just to reset and remind myself why I'm doing all of this. It's because it's fun and it makes me feel good. Take some water if you need. And then we're going to start that set right over again. The same thing, except we'll work the left side on a couple of the exercises. So good mornings are first. Feet are hips width. Bell is at the chest, crushing the weight between the hands. Elbows to ribs, belly in, shoulders back. Hips back as you fold forward. Keep the gaze ahead, a few feet ahead on the floor or on the wall. And the spine stays long. Beautiful. We have our suitcase lunge next. Switching sides here. So we take the bell in the right hand. Come to the top of the mat. And we'll step the left leg back this time. Boxy lunge. And then step forward. Step back, lunge it down, and come to front. Staying on the left side the whole time. The back knee can gently touch the mat, but don't rest your weight on the mat. Keep the shoulders back and the gaze fixed on one single point. All right, tricep extension is next. Woohoo! Shimmy, shimmy, and we'll set up. Bend the knees a little bit and bring your bell up to your chest. Flip it over, holding the bell by the horns, upside down. Lift the bell up and bend the elbows to drop the bell behind your head. Press it up and drop it back. The elbows want to splay out here. That's your body's way of cheating. It's your body's way of making it a little bit easier for you. So focus on wrapping the armpits in towards one another. The elbows might almost touch your head here. Keep everything hugging in tight towards your center line. Beautiful. Squat and twist is next. So we'll go to the other side this time. So to the right this time. Jam it out. And then when you're ready, take the feet a little wider than hips width. Grab the bell. Squat, twist to the right, and press the bell up overhead, coming onto the big toe of the left foot. The right foot stays grounded, especially through the big toe mound. All right, one more exercise in this first half. Single arm row lunge, other side. So we'll take the bell in the right hand this time, send the left leg back into a lunge, bend the right knee, lean the upper body forward 45 degrees. Bend the elbow, lift the bell up. Squeeze the elbow into the side body and up. Keep the front ribs hugging in. The core is super strong here. Shoulders stay square to the front. Hips stay square. The left leg is strong. The knee is straight. Push through the ball of the foot. One long line of energy from your left heel out through the crown of the head. Great job. Halfway through. Take a minute to jam it out. Take some water. Enjoy your break. You can have more of an active rest like I am, or you can be a little more still in your rest. It's totally up to you. I like to keep my blood flowing and my heart rate up because we're going to come into this second round pretty quick. Halos are next. Hold the bell by the horns and round around the head. Wrap around the head. So we're going from left to right first. Again, this is another one where the elbows want to splay out. So keep hugging the arms in. Try not to move the upper body much here. The bell stays close to the head the whole time. If you've got a ponytail or a bun, you might notice the weight brushing your hair. All right, figure eights are next. This one's fun. This one I've added a little curl in the middle. So pick the bell up. We'll take it in the left hand first, send it between the legs, grab it with the right hand, and then bend the elbow to curl back up. You'll grab with the left hand as you send the weight back through, and then push away with the right. You can just do traditional figure eights here without the curl at the top if you want, no problem. This is your workout and you get to customize it to fit your needs. So if you've got a heavier bell, you might not do the curl at the top. Or if you're newer to these exercises, you might take it out as well. But if you want to pump it up, bring it on. Push yourself hard because that's where you're going to build the strength. That's where you're going to get stronger. Next up, we have a single arm swing and push. Take the bell in the right hand and swing. We're going to bend the right elbow, hug the bell in, and then push away with the left arm. So kind of like we did in those figure eight curls, bringing the bell in and pushing it out. You want to make sure you're well acquainted with your bell before you try this because it is a little risky. So if you're newer, you can just stick to the single arm swings without the pull back of the elbow. And at some point, you might even ditch the left hand pushing the bell back and just swing with the right hand and bend the elbow. Sort of catching at this point in mid-air where the weight starts to go back. All right, next up, uneven push-ups. We're going to take the bell on its side to the left side of the mat, put the left palm on the big part of the bell, and press down into your push-up and press back up. This is something that you can do on your knees. And you can even ditch the bell if that is just too much. This one is more challenging than it looks. So be kind to yourself while still pushing yourself. It's a hard balance to strike. But the more you practice, the more you work your body, the more you train, the more you get to know your body and what you're capable of and when is the time to push and when the time to back off is. All right. One more exercise in this set, Russian twists. This is another one you can ditch the bell for if you're just saying this is too much for today. Otherwise, we're going to flip the bell over, hold it by the horns, bend the knees. I'm keeping my feet on the floor here, but you feel free to lift them up if you want. And then twist right to left. Bell stays close to the body, close into the core. As you twist, shift your gaze as far around behind you as you possibly can. Really working the spine, leaning back on an angle. Hug the elbows in. And try to keep the legs pretty stable here. We're just trying to move the upper body. Try not to round your back. I'm getting a little lazy here. Woohoo! We are 3/4 of the way done. We have 5 more exercises left. We're going to do that entire set one more time through, starting with halos to the other side. So from right to left here. Take your water, do your dance, shimmy it out. And then we'll grab the bell. Bend the knees, press up as you grab the bell by the body, and then flip it over. Grab by the horns, and then send the bell around the right side of the head first, coming around the left. Keep a little bend in the knees again, so you're not locking the knees out. Lift the navel in and up, so you're stabilizing through the core. Shoulders back. Elbows stay close in. Bell stays close into the head. All right, figure 8s are next. Optional curl at the top. Feet are going to be hips width distance here. Starting in the left hand. So you're just creating a figure 8 here around your legs. Sending the bell through the front and then to the top, curling the bell up towards the chest, pressing away with the opposite hand. Great job. Single arm swing with a push is next. Of course, the push is optional. Take the bell in your left hand. Feet are wide. The bell is going to go through the legs. Take a few small swings to set up. And then bring the bell in line with the shoulder. Bend the elbow. Pull it back, the bell back to the chest, and then push it back with your right hand. If you feel good here, you can ditch the right hand assist and just pull back and push forward with the left hand. Uneven push-ups is next. We are doing wonderfully. We've got 2 exercises left. Meet me on the floor. Take your bell to the right side of your mat. Flip it on its side. Place your right palm on the meaty part of the bell and match your variation from the other side. So the wide arm push-up. Knees can be on the ground if you need. Elbows bend at a 90-degree angle. One long line of energy from heels to hips, hips to shoulders, shoulders to crown. Belly in, hug the legs together. Squeeze your body tight. Every muscle in the body is contracted, except the face. Relax your face. Awesome. Russian twist is next. Final exercise here. Sit on your tush, grab your bell, flip it over so you're holding it by the horns. Always be careful when you pick up your bell. Make sure you're supporting your low back. Now, lean back on an angle and twist. Right to left, elbows in, bell close to the chest or the navel. No rounding of the back. Find full range of motion here in your twist. For an extra challenge, lift your heels off the mat. You've got this last little push here. Keep it up. Woohoo! Well done. You did it. Great job. Ditch your bell. Take a few deep breaths. Swing your legs around. Come into a tabletop. We'll do a short cool down. Send your hips back into child's pose. Walk the arms forward. Let your forehead rest on the floor. Breathe into your low back, your hips, your shoulders. Crawl your body forward. Puppy pose. Lift the hips above the knees. Forehead to the mat, or maybe the chin comes to the mat and the chest comes down to the floor. Totally up to you. Tabletop, walk your hands back. Cat cow, inhale, lift the chest, lift the sit bones. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Move through a few more rounds of that. Again, finding your full range of motion, moving with the breath. Move from side to side, right shoulder to right hip, left shoulder to left hip. And come to tabletop. Inhale, kick the left leg back. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Left foot to left thumb. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, half split, straighten the left leg and fold. Inhale, pull your chest through, low lunge. Exhale, push your hips back, half splits. One more time, inhale, come forward. Exhale, press back. Inhale, low lunge. Send the left foot back. Inhale the right leg long behind you. Exhale, step it through. Right foot to right thumb. Inhale, dip the hips, lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, straighten the right leg, send the hips back, fold down. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, send the hips back. One more time, breathe in. Half splits, exhale. Inhale. Low lunge, exhale, leg back. Inhale the right arm out and up. Exhale, thread right arm underneath left arm. Thread the needle, right side of the head to the floor. Come back, right hand rises on the inhale. And then on the exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left hand rises. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right arm, left side of the head to the mat. Right arm can come up overhead if you like. And return. Inhale the left arm out and up. Exhale, place it down. Tuck your toes, walk your hands back to your feet, ragdoll. Grab opposite elbows, bend the knees deeply, let the belly rest on the thighs. Let the head relax, the neck relax. And then release the arms, slowly roll up to a stand. shake it out, move your bod, and give yourself a pat on the back. Well done. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time.